Good late afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Sage here. You're watching Kalkine TV live from Sydney, and this is the last show of the day, the last trade. There's no better way to wind down the day than with the latest market close. So what are we waiting for? The Australian share market opened on a higher note today, supported by demand for the local energy stocks on unstoppable rallies in the oil prices. And the ASX 200 was then trading flat in the mid-afternoon session, thanks to gains in the financial, health and communications sectors. Consumer stocks were dragging, and finally the index closed just 5.30 points. And over the last 5 days it has gained 0.47% and is currently 2.41% off its 52-week high. And on the sectoral front, 6 of 11 sectors ended higher, telecommunications being the best performing sector. Let's look now at the top gainers and the top losers of the day. And the top performer on the ASX pack was telecom service provider Unity Group, up 5%. Reliance Worldwide Corporation and Whitehaven Coal followed suit, up 4.9% and 4.4% respectively. Other top performers included Computershare and Sonic Healthcare. On the flip side, Codan topped the losers chart by falling over 18%. Some of the other top laggards were ASX companies A2 Milk Company, Champion Iron, Regis Resources and Lifestyle Communities. And let us now shift the focus onto the stocks that fetched the investors' attention today. GPT Group announced the sale of the Wollongong Central Shopping Centre for 402 million Australian dollars. Private fund manager the Haven Property Group and Hong Kong-based JY Group exchanged contracts at the current book value with settlement expected in December. The deal showcases that the rush of capital into the retail mall sector continues, and GPT shares traded in the red zone today. Shares of tech group Codan plunged more than 15% today following the annual general meeting commentary that growth for its core communications business will largely be reliant on fresh acquisitions, DTC and Zetron. While the communication segment will grow in financial year 22, parts of Codan's business remain difficult to forecast. And mining giant Rio Tinto's chief executive Jacob Stausholm says the 140 billion Australian dollar company is considering a deeper push into commodities that may benefit from the accelerating clean energy transition. But he won't base investment decisions on the current bullish prices. And last week, Rio unveiled a major strategic shift, including spending $7.5 billion to halve its carbon footprint by 2030 and earmarking $3 billion for new investments in minerals considered vital to driving the global shift towards carbon neutrality. And the chief executive of milk and infant formula producer, the A2 Milk, said that the company will double down on its China aspirations despite major uncertainties over the future growth amid the changing consumer preferences and economic instability. A2 Milk shares plummeted over 12% today. There were several periods of dead air during vitamins makers Blackmore's annual general meeting today as technical difficulties stopped shareholder questions from coming through in an orderly manner. The company blamed the virtual AGM platform Lumi for the issues, and shares traded slightly up today and quoted $96.80 Australian. Consumer finance business Hum Group told investors that it plans to resume paying dividends in the first half, and it is looking to divest its New Zealand commercial business. The company has been transforming itself into a buy now, pay later operator as the sector booms, and shares traded 2% lower today. Online retailer Kogan.com reported that it has received JobKeeper benefits over the last 2 financial years, despite its sales booming thanks to the pandemic lockdowns. And the pure play online business received around 56,000 Australian dollars of JobKeeper payments over the 2 years and has not paid any of it back, despite its online shopping business being one of the big winners from the pandemic. Shares plummeted by 1% today. Gas pipeline giant APA Group has intensified the competition to build the multi-billion-dollar infrastructure to unlock the huge Beetaloo gas resource in the Northern Territory, signing a deal with explorer Empire Energy that rivals plans by Jemina and Cheung Kong Group. APA shares traded lower today at $8.30 Australian And now that we know what the stance is back home, let us move on to the next segment and understand the Asian market's performance. Asian stocks fell today as the traders evaluated more evidence of intensifying global price pressures, a flare-up in the US-China tension and the earnings outlook. Equities fell in Japan, Hong Kong and China, and Japan's Topix index fell 0.5%. South Korea's Kospi index fell 0.9%. Hong Kong's Hang Seng index dropped 1.6%, while China's Shanghai Composite index shed 0.9%. And we've now reached the last segment of the show. Let's take a quick look over the buzzing crypto markets performance. And there are 6,000 cryptocurrencies as of 2021, maybe more, and new altcoins keep appearing as it gains worldwide acceptance. Bitcoin prices today plunged below the $61,000 US level as the price of the world's largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization was trading more than 3% lower. And Bitcoin, which recently hit a new high, is up 109% this year so far. Ether, the coin linked to Ethereum's blockchain and the second largest crypto, also declined over 1%. And meanwhile, Cardano prices were marginally lower at $2.15 US, whereas Dogecoin plunged more than 2% to reach 25 cents US. Other digital tokens like Binance Coin, XRP, Uniswap, Litecoin, Solana were mixed over the last few hours. And meanwhile, Elon Musk tweeted in a response to the Dogecoin millionaire Glober Contesotto that he sees Dogecoin as the people's crypto. And thanks for joining us. But that's a wrap in today's report. Hope you found the market closing commentary informative. We will be back on tomorrow live from Sydney as close as possible to 9:30 in the morning with the first report on the pre-market scenario. So take care, stay safe and see you then. Sage signing off.